Welcome back to the Traveling Templar channel. Today's video is going to be on Hugh de Payens, the founding Grand Master of the Poor Knights of Christ in the Temple of Solomon. Hugh was born in East Francia sometime around 1070 AD, but much of his early life is not recorded. Looking at his name, there are a few variations depending on the language in which it was written. Often you see Hugh de Payens in the French language, Hugo de Payens, Hugo de Paganis in late Latin, and Ugo de Pagani in Italian sources. While many would see the name Paganis and immediately assume it means the word pagan and that of a nature worshipper. However, when researching the word pagan, we see that it is derived from the Latin word for villager, rustic, or country dweller, that was later used to indicate a heathen or one who adhered to the old gods after the Christianization of the Roman towns and cities. If Hugh was born in a country village, pagan would have been an appropriate literal description of his birthplace. What is known is that Hugh served in the court of the Count of Champagne. It is unsure if he served in the First Crusade or not, but we know that Hugh de Payens traveled with the Count of Champagne during the pilgrimage to Jerusalem in 1104 AD. The next year, Hugh returned to France, but then returned to the Holy Land in 1114. Sometime around 1119 AD, Hugh founded the Poor Knights of Christ in the Temple of Solomon. For the first 9 years, little is recorded, and many theories are speculated about what exactly the Knights Templar did during that time. What is known is, over the years, Hugh traveled back to Europe and spread the Templar Order to England and Scotland. In 1129, Hugh de Payens was summoned to the Ecumenical Council in Troyes, France, which had been instigated by Saint Bernard of Clairvaux, a Cistercian abbot and nephew to one of the Templar members, André de Montbard. The Council of Troyes was attended by bishops, clergy, and representatives of various religious orders. Among its objectives, the Council's most notable decision was its endorsement of the poor fellow soldiers of Christ in the Temple of Solomon. Recognizing the military prowess and religious zeal of the Templars, the Council granted official approval to the order, providing it with both spiritual legitimacy and material support. Through the efforts of Saint Bernard, the rule of the Templars was established, which followed closely to that of the Cistercian order. By 1130, recruits were starting to flood to the order, and the Templars had received gifts of castles and lands in Germany, France, England, Scotland, Greece, and the Iberian Peninsula. Among the recruits was the Count of Champagne, who had given up his title, lands, and family to join the Knights Templar and serve under his former vassal. Hugh returned to the Holy Land with his new knights to help bolster the Templar Order and support the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Hugh died on May 24th, 1136 in the Holy Land after leading the Templar Order for about 18 years. Robert de Crone, who had been seneschal for Hugh, was elected Grand Master and his successor. Hugh de Payens' legacy is that of a visionary leader who founded the Templar Order that left an indelible mark on medieval history, shaping the landscape of both warfare and finances while captivating the imagination of generations to come. And despite the eventual downfall of the Templars due to political intrigue and persecution, Hugh's legacy endures through the mythology and fascination surrounding the order. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and you can also follow me on X, Instagram, and Facebook. Thanks, and have a good day.